Just restarting this opposite video, although I don't have the option on the other one. Hi y'all, welcome to Yoga for Everybody. So quick run through of things that again that you're gonna need for class. Either a yoga block, if you don't have it, you can always use a book, hardcover book that's about this size. Also a pillow, optional, and a scarf or a yoga strap. A tie will work, a towel will work, but something that has enough of a length and a distance that you can extend your arms this way, right? Okay. With that said, let's go ahead and come into a comfortable seat. If you do not have a chair at home, always remember that you can again use your couch, or you can always use your bed and kind of hang feet off of the side. So let's go ahead and come into a grounding position. So grounding down through our seat. If you have the ability, you can always take your feet up onto your chair in a cross-legged position. If that is not where the body is at today, just plant your feet down on the floor. And then think about lifting the crown of the head up to the sky, rolling back and down through the shoulders, and then breathing into the belly. You can either close your eyes, exhaling, your belly pulls in, or you can keep a nice soft gaze on your face about 4 feet out in front of you. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Let's go for 2 more big clearing breaths. Big inhale. So breathing in through the nose, making a slight snoring sound in the back of the throat, and then exhaling like you're fogging up a mirror or a window. Last one. Breathe into the rib cage and let the chest expand. Roll your shoulders down and back, and then exhale. Go ahead and seal your lips. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Always coming into gratitude at the start of our practice. I give gratitude for the practice of yoga, for the Black and brown people who created this original practice of peace. One that cultivates some stillness in the chaos of the mind, that allows us to attach our hearts to our bodies and to our souls, and allows us to create a little bit of extra space for joy as we release things and beliefs, toxic thoughts that are no longer serving us. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude for the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're seated upon. Up here in Missoula, it's the Salish, Blackfeet, and Kootenai tribes. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude for our bodies and for ourselves, for showing up here, for doing the work. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. If there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to send a little bit of extra love and kindness and gratitude towards today, you can do so now. Nice deep inhale. exhale. Go ahead and slowly blink open the eyes. Come back into the room and into the space. Go ahead and slowly turn and look out past your right shoulder. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly move your head through center line. Sit out and look past that left. Try to keep the chest on nice and straight. And slowly move yourself back to center. If your feet are up, well actually, if your feet are up, you can keep your feet up. If your feet are down, you're just gonna take and grab onto your knees this way. Hands come on your thighs or onto your knees. Yeah. This whole Moxie thing is driving me crazy. I need to give them some feedback. And from here, you can go ahead and slowly create some movement in your posture. So moving the chest forward, engaging your low belly and moving back. If you're seated, cross-legged, you can do that from this space as well. Pulling forward, using the strength of your hands to hold you as you use the strength of the abdomen to pull you back. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Same thing on the opposite side. So we go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then slowly come back to center line. You can hold on to the knees. If feet are down, take the knees a little bit wider. Pull your chest forward as you pull in on your low belly. Exhale, round back. Check your chin in towards your chest here. If you're cross-legged, same thing. Inhale, pull forward, low belly is engaged. Exhale, pull back. Exhale. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale, pull back. Last one here, inhale forward. Exhale, pull back. If you're cross-legged, change up the cross of your feet. If your feet are on the floor, maybe take your feet a little bit wider. Same thing, inhale, chest pulls forward. Exhale, we pull back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull back. Same movement for 2 more rounds. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, pulling back. Inhale, pulling forward. And exhale, pulling back. Inhale, coming back into center line. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Hands move down through heart line. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, arms sweep high. Breathe into the rib cage. Exhale, pull down. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale. Take the hands out to the sides and kind of sway and move back and side to side here, engaging your low belly. Palms can be looking down to the earth. So shifting back and forth, side to side. And then bring a little bit of movement into the arms as you come into some stillness in your core. We go for 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, reaching and pulling through the fingertips in 1, and then take it back that opposite way for 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, and then hands move down to the sides. Roll back and down through the shoulder blades. Let your shoulder blades kind of fold in like wings, and then inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale. Hands come down to heart line, nice soft gaze into the fingertips. And then take the hands back and out to the side again, palms face down. Reach open through the chest and pull in on the low belly, big inhale. Think about wrapping your muscles around your bones. So keep the arms really engaged, big inhale. And we're gonna do bigger circles here. We go for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then same thing moving backwards. We go for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring those arms down to the sides. Go ahead and sway it out back and forth. Do a couple rolls through the shoulders again. Hands to the knees. Go ahead and slowly circle that out again. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then go ahead and move it back to that opposite side for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back to center line. Go ahead and take your knees wide. If it's too much to take your knees wide, you don't have to, right? If it's a lot on your seat, you can always take your pillow and sit up on your pillow here too, to give yourself a little bit of leverage in that space. Good. And then take the hands to the insides of the thighs. Nice deep inhale here. And then drop down through that right shoulder as you look out past your left. So you're pressing onto the inside of the thighs to open up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Drop the shoulder. Press and ground down through the feet. I'm saying goodbye to this Moxie shit right now because it's driving me crazy. No. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, it's still going. Yes. Submit. I'm crazy today. Okay. No, I'm not going to give you all my feedback. I'm sorry to everyone. There's no one in class today, so not dealing with that. Okay, so back to the knees being wide here. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale. Drop back down through that shoulder. Look out past that shoulder as you engage your low belly. So pull it up and in. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, we move ourselves through center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Release. Heel toe your feet back into your midline. And if you can, go ahead and pick up your knee. If you can, drape that ankle over the top of that thigh. If that is not an option, you can just hang out here and continue to lean forward. If you do, if you have 1 or 2 pillows, you can always fold your pillow and press it into the low part of the gut and let yourself kind of lay down and over the top here. So it's an option, right? Just thinking about kind of massaging out through your organs by applying a little bit of pressure there, right? If you've got any type of stomach stuff going on, right? A lot of times like coloscopy bags, things along those lines, recent surgery, obviously be very mindful about draping yourself over the tops of your thighs. So you can always hang out here, lengthening through the crown of the spine, thinking about pulling down with your heart, so coming into it with a nice flat back. We oftentimes have the tendency to roll in. A lot of our culture is us kind of rolling in on ourselves. We want to think about pulling ourselves up and letting ourselves come down more this way, okay? If you want a little bit of an extra challenge in terms of a longer hold, and if you want to get into your hip, you can take that foot crossed, okay? If this is a lot on, sometimes the ankle over the leg can be really, can be a lot. You can always take like the edge of your pillow and drape it here to give yourself a little bit of extra cushion, right? And then you apply a little bit of pressure, not a lot, a little. So leaning into the leg. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Take your breath into this left hip. Big inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. If you're leaning forward, think about pulling forward with your heart, right? If you're just doing the lean forward without the leg, lean forward and pull with the heart. And every inhale a little bit more, and then you drop down a little bit more with every exhale, engaging your low belly. Remember to engage the low belly because it protects our low back and spine and sacrum in this. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly come out of it. Release that foot. Same thing on that opposite side. So again, you can come up and give yourself a little bit of a break here and let yourself kind of roll down and over the tops of the thighs. Remember, maybe if you didn't try the pillow the first time, you can go ahead and try it this time, okay? So, but again, your option. Look at that, it's driving me crazy. Okay, nice deep inhale. And exhale. Technology, folks, it's so handy, and at the same time, it's the thing that maddens me the most. And then slowly pull yourself back up. If you're here, give yourself a moment. And we're gonna come back down into it one more time. If you crossed that ankle over the thigh last time, give yourself a moment to do that again. So ankle crossed over the thigh, pulling forward with the heart, relaxing and releasing from the hip. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly release yourself from it. Release the foot, release the pillow if it's there. If you want to bring a pillow back underneath your seat, you can. Go ahead and take your block. Block comes into the hands. We're gonna do one of these, y'all. So block or book is the long way. Press into the block and try to take your elbows right by your ears. It's gonna look like this. You don't have to turn. You can just see it from the side, okay? So big inhale. Exhale, press. Elbows come back behind. So you're trying to send the block straight back, not dropping here, right? Opening up through the chest. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, press. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale, press. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale, block up. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs again. Reach with the block. Try to keep that flat back. And then when you need to round into the posture, you can. Nice deep inhale. You can always use your block or your book on various heights down on the mat or down on the ground, right? Pulling forward with the crown of the head. Nice deep inhale. and exhale. And then slowly we bring ourselves back up. Same thing with the block again. Big inhale. Exhale, press the block back. 2 more, big inhale. And exhale, press. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale, block up. Exhale, come down and over. Pull in on the low belly. Try to keep your sit bones attached to the chair. It's a lot harder than you think, depending on the tilt in your pelvis. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs. Maybe you can just kind of rest here. If the top of the thighs is a reach pillow, you don't even have to roll it. Just let yourself lie here. You can also stack a couple of pillows, as this were, right, on top of this space, and lay down and over. Let your hands just dangle down towards the ground. Big inhale. Exhale, holds. 1 more time, big inhale, breathe. All the way into the back body, up to the base of the neck. Exhale. And then inhale. You can use your hands to your knees to pull yourself up. Nice flat back. Pillows can launch off to the side. Nice deep inhale, arms come high. So doing a little bit of work in the spine today, y'all. That left or right hand comes to that left knee. That left hand can come back behind you. You can take it to the back of the chair. You can also tent it down, right here, pressing and pulling up and looking back and behind. You can also take it around to come around to see if you can kind of grab onto your hip over here, okay? Nice deep inhale. Exhale, but turn and twist. 2 more breaths, big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Same thing on that opposite side. You do not have to turn, I'm just doing it so y'all can see me. Left hand can come to right knee, right hand can spin back behind. Again, you can tent at the base of the spine, pulling up through the chest. You can also come onto the back of the chair, using that as a space, or you can come around. See if you can grab onto the inside of your hip. You can always reach for it. Nice deep inhale. And turn and twist. So opening up through the chest and the shoulder and twisting in the spine. Using this hand on the outside of the knee to kind of help with that leverage. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let yourself come back to center line. And then move it out again. Rolling through center. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, and then go ahead and take it back that opposite way for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Back to center line. Inhale, arms high. Reach up and out of the waistline. Exhale, flip the palms and press. Inhale, palms float up. Exhale, hands pull down through center line. Inhale, arms come up in prayer. Exhale, flip and press any energy down. Inhale. Exhale, pull strong energy down through the heart line, and then inhale. Exhale. Stay with your breath here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale. Exhale, flip. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Hands release, palms face up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more breaths here, big inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. So we're gonna come into a little bit of leg work. Sometimes it's nice to raise your seat above your hips in this one. So you can always stack a couple of pillows on the chair. Option, hands can be back behind you. We're gonna lift and lower. If you need an even higher stack, yeah, you see I have all these pillows I got. Lots of them. So you can get a big high stack on here so you can be lifted super high in the chair. Hands can be down to the sides. I would recommend probably not stacking yourself beyond like you being able to kind of grip for a part of the chair or the couch, right? So you want at least like the first knuckle of your fingers to touch. And then inhale, we kick up, exhale. Go for 8, for 7, for 6, engage your quad, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, big inhale. Lower with a straight leg and lift. We go for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and put a bend in the knee. People think chair yoga is easy. Y'all, it's not, okay? I don't care what anybody says. Like, I still get like a serious burn in the legs with this. So, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. We're gonna inhale and lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower for 8, for 7. Trying not to collapse on your low back, so stay tall. For 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, and then pulse the leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, release. Woo. Knees can come wide. Maybe you rearrange yourself on your seat. See if it's easier to take your legs wide with your seat heightened. Okay, same thing again. We're gonna press through the inside of the thighs and drop down and over the tops of the hips, grounding down through the feet and letting the crown of the head come all the way down towards the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths here, big inhale. Exhale, breathe into the hips. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, you can use your hands to press here. If your block or book is around, you can also come up this way, right? Hands can come to the knees, ground down through the feet as you lift up. However you get up is how you get up. No pressure there. Come off of your pillows. Just pull them out from underneath you. Coming back into a resting space. How y'all doing? Yeah, I think it's always so weird talking to a blank screen, but for folks on the receiving end of this, I hope it's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do a little bit of Kapalbhati breath. So pulsing the low belly in. You can do it with the mouth or you can do it through the nose. Totally up to you, but you focus on the exhale and the snap. The inhale happens automatically. Although it's quick, when we focus on the exhale, it helps us cut through chaos of the mind. So that's like a lot of times with meditation where people are like, just focus on your breathing. It's because, especially when you focus on the exhale, it slows your body down. It slows down your heart rate. When you focus on your inhale, your heart rate starts to pick up, right? So fight or flight, you can activate it in your body however you choose to. Or you can calm yourself down wherever you choose to. Also, inhaling heats your body up, exhaling cools your body down. So little things to remember as you kind of move through the course of your days, especially like in the winter, you know, so if you're focusing on your inhales more than your exhales, if you're cold, way to be, right? In the summertime, if you're out, it's hot, right? You don't have AC in your spot, focus on exhaling, okay? So Kapalabhati breath, again, hands can rest on the knees. You can always come back into that cross-legged seat, whatever is most comfortable for you. But making sure that you can sit up nice and tall. And then there's that quick snap. It's your low belly movement. Okay, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And then we snap. Inhale up, exhale. So maybe try the inverse if you did it through the mouth this last time. Maybe try doing it through the nose this time. But your option, okay? Your choice. You can go back and do the same thing that you did last time too. So inhale. And exhale. And then we snap. Inhale up, exhale. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and recline back. We'll come into a little bit of meditation today, understanding that yoga is not always all about movement. If there's any final movement that you need to take though, maybe you take a couple of like rotations with the ankles. If you're down here, maybe you put your ankles one way, ankles the opposite. Maybe you do a couple of rotations here with the hips. If you're here and you can have movement of the foot, sometimes if you can get movement of the foot, I like to weave my fingers in between my toes all the way down to the webbing to kind of open things up here, shaking things out. Same thing on that opposite side, right? So weaving fingers in between toes, maybe taking a couple of rotations of the ankle here. Next week we'll do some wrist stuff as well, since we're kind of doing some ankle stuff today. Sometimes I like to kind of press down through the tops of the feet. Be cautious and kind to your feet though, but give them a little bit of extra love. I like learned that late in life, so and it's been a struggle ever since. But regardless, right? Let's go ahead and come into, you can either lay down on your bed if you want to come into more of a recline space. If you got a recliner chair, pop them up. But coming into some space where we can just breathe. Okay. All right, everybody. We'll slow it down. I got this new fun oracle deck, so I'm gonna read from it. I believe in significance of time and space. I've been taught that by a lot of really wonderful teachers and people who I love very much within my life. And so I am grateful for that. And also believing that everything comes together for a certain reason. So as we are breathing, let's think about doing a little bit of counted breath. So eyes are closed, body is relaxed. Coming back into that inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Again, nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. I'm thinking about just softening. Checking in with your body. See if there's anything, any feelings. Not having to do anything to them, but just taking note of sensations. Maybe things leaving the body. Understanding that breath allows us to create that space for release. And so always coming back to our breath to be able to do that. Coming back into spaces of significance. I think when cards are pulled and decks are cut, when people are in rooms together, if they might not know each other, it still is important. And it's usually for reason and purpose, or there's something to be learned. So the card today is Miracles, Ancient Wisdom. The High Priestess of Ancient Societies holds the spark of human consciousness between her fingers, gathering the energy of the heavens above and connecting it to the resonance of the earth below. Serenely focused, she aligns these powerful frequencies with unseen vibrations of universal intention. She is the priestess of mysteries, representing miracles, divinity, magical wisdom and power. Understanding that yoga and this practice of stilling the mind, allowing our heart and our intuition to come into a space of leading, and for us to come into alignment is us to be in alignment with the divine. So that is that creator space that is within us to the creator. Ancient society is vibrated at a frequency powerful enough to build miraculous structures, including the Great Pyramids of Egypt, and the singular stone obelisks, arranged in formation designed to direct massive amounts of energy. They reveal the magical feats achievable by harnessing the power of ancient wisdom and inner knowing. This card tells you that you now have the ability to approach your life in this profoundly aligned way. You're moving into a time when miracles of every nature can be manifested. In fact, they are your birthright. Great accomplishments are yours when you let go of striving and open yourself to ancient wisdom, quietly filtering through that part of your consciousness connected to eternal truths. A blue Reiki light radiates around this medicine woman, indicating that these upcoming miracles may include healing. You have the wisdom to reestablish order and balance in your physical, mental, and emotional life. This is a reminder to engage in sacred physical practices such as yoga, dance, tai chi, qigong, or walking in nature, sitting down by the river, as well as sacred mindful practices such as meditation and prayer. Focus and serenity will power your consciousness, conscious creation as you journey deep into your inner knowing. You are a seer and great manifester, and your own ancient wisdom will unlock the door to life-changing miracles. Affirmation: I receive and accept the wisdom and power of ancient societies. Truly exciting miracles are appearing in my life. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Let's go for 3 more big breaths to match to the cycle of the seasons and the cycle of our lives. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. Last and final. And exhale. Coming back into your breath. Bring some movement back into your fingers and into your toes. Into your wrists, and your ankles, tops of the feet. Drawing awareness to your calves and to your shins, to your triceps and your biceps, your forearms, to your quads and your hamstrings, the tops of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, to the knees, to the low part of the belly. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Up the front part of the rib cage. And into the space where your heart sits. Into the chest and the tops of the shoulders. Your collarbone and your throat. Into your jaw and your cheeks. Into your temples, into the sockets of your eyes. To your ears. Into your forehead, and all the way to the crown of the head. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. If your eyes are not already open, you can go ahead and blink them open. Come back into the room and into the space. Maybe give the back of your head a nice little massage, waking yourself up. Maybe press and massage through your ears a little bit. Maybe down into your jawline. And then come back into your simple seat. If you were lying down, maybe your eyes up. If you need to take more time just laying there, always have that option. Nobody here is pressing anyone to move too quickly or into any space that they do not want to be in. Divine light, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine in the collective we, in all of us. Thank y'all for sharing your practice with me this afternoon or evening or morning, whatever time you decide to tune in and listen. And that I will say, go in peace and serve love always. And shout out again, I did at the beginning of class, but I was having technical issues. George Greenwich, Chip Greenwich Jr. With Greatest Minds. If y'all don't know about them, please check them out. They are a youth-based organization, youth in college, so mentoring, participating, talking about getting youth into a space of community action and loving action and what that looks and feels like. So, so college to career, all of those things. So with that said, y'all, I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Peace and love.